Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create a classic black smoky eye, which is like a struggle for so many people who have got hooded eyes. If you want to know how I created this classic black smoky eye, then please keep on watching. Also, if you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name is Sunny and I create beauty and makeup related videos here on my channel for brown skin and hooded eyes. If that is your interest, consider subscribing to this channel. I always do my eyes first to prevent any kind of a fallout situation if it may occur when we are doing our eyeshadows, especially if you're working with a black eyeshadow. So I'm going to do my brows first. For that, I'm going to be taking this Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Now this is in the shade number 4. I'm going to brush my eyebrow hair up to map out the tail of my brow first and start filling it from the low end of my brow towards the tail area. I do these kind of like a wiggling motion to kind of create a very much of a natural soft brow effect. So I'm going to do the same onto the other side of my brow. Next I'm going to clean under the brow area to make it more neat and clean under my brows. And I'm going to bring a tiny amount of the concealer towards the inner corner of my eyes to get rid of this sort of hyperpigmentation. As you guys can see, I have not primed my eyes because I'm going to be using a black kajal pencil. Now this is the Maybelline Colossal Kajal in extreme black. If you got hooded eyes, you know that you have got this kind of like an extra skin which covers your major mobile eyelid. So I'm going to just place this kajal pencil slightly above this crease in a kind of like a very messy way. I'm not going to bring it much more towards the inner corner of my eyes because that's going to give a much more of like a raccoon eye. Now this kajal pencil is easy to work, but still it kind of sets quickly, so I'm going to use a brush to buff it out before it sets quickly. For my eyeshadows, I'm going to use the Lights to Drag palette by Lunar Beauty. I'm going to take this shade called Shady. I'm going to set this base with this black eyeshadow first. Make sure you're working into the layers and creating this kind of like a dome shape. If you've got hooded eyes which are also kind of like deep set, don't bring too much of your black eyeshadow towards the inner corner of your eyes. And all you gotta do is pack this black eyeshadow into layers. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade called Mug. This is like a more deep chocolate brown. And we're going to use this shade as our transition shade to blend these harsh edges. So I'm going to take a dome shaped pencil brush and I'm going to start blending this just above this harsh edge to make it blend seamlessly. If you've got hooded eyes, the best hack I can tell you is to use small tiny brushes because this is going to make your job very easy and not make your life a mess. As you guys can see, this side of my eye looks much more blended as compared to this side of my eye. Alright, next I'm going to take this shade called Sickening. This shade I'm going to use it to kind of blend everything together, and I'm taking this Morphe M456 brush. All of the products I'm using in this video, I'm going to just list it down below into the description so you guys can kind of check it out. And I'm just going to buff it more to create a kind of like a more seamless blend. I'm going to start buffing this side of my eyeshadow as well. I'm going to mix these two shades, which is Cake Face and Sickening, together to give myself a kind of like a brow highlight, which is going to tie this look together. Next, I'm going to do my base off camera and I'll be right back. So I'm going to go in this deep chocolate brown eyeshadow and I'm going to take this Morphe M124 shader brush and run this in my lower lash line ever so slightly. And I'm going to take the slightest amount of black eyeshadow just to tap off this brush, top of the excess, and I'm going to just run it through here. Whenever I'm going for such a dramatic eye look, I have stopped wearing false eyelashes, but I'm going to go for this Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara by L'Oreal. I'm going to just coat my eyelashes with this, and how beautiful it gives such a nice volume to my non-existing eyelashes. So you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys have learned a couple of tricks from this video. Consider sharing it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you guys in my next one.